Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
Let's smack it in the ass.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck to and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh, that's nice.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 25th day of September, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Thanks for tuning in. What is today? Wednesday? Mark Parrish. Yes. Me man, Marky. Me man, Mark. I don't know. Anyway, Mark Parrish on his way. Can't wait to see him. We got Mark Rosen once again. And a cast of thousands. Duel of the Decades coming up as well. And Carly Zucker's coming in as well, I do believe, today. So lots to get to. Here's Tommy Shonigan, some comedy. Get on up. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I wish I would have eaten the deer. You can eat them. Not on the side of the road like a barbarian. I mean, take it to a guy and have him turn it into deer jerky and eat it. That's the ultimate revenge. There's not that many times in your life where you get to find a problem and then eat that problem. I wouldn't even fix the car for a while. I just want people to come up and be like, what did you hit? So I could be like this. But bigger.
The fruit?
Finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side.
That is a miracle.
You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
I don't care.
For the warriors. Never giving up the lead.
You guys ever wake up and then immediately feel like something's wrong? You don't know what it is, but something's wrong. Like the split second you wake up.
And you're itching real bad.
No, it's not really like an itching thing, or it's not like a me, myself, and Irene, like, who used that, or why am I peeing funny?
Right. Whose soap is this?
Yeah.
No, so this morning I wake up in the first split second, I'm like, something's off. I could just sense it. Something was off. So I reached over to my phone to tap the phone to see what time it was.
Porn.
And my phone's dead.
Oh, no. Wow.
And I'm like, what time is it?
Yeah.
I started panicking, and I realized that the extension cord for my charger was not all the way in, so my phone was dead.
Oh, yeah.
It was 3:44.
Incredible.
Your body knows, man.
So my body was trying to tell me, you got like 2 seconds here to hurry up and wake up and get moving. So I got very lucky. Otherwise, you guys would not have been graced with my presence.
No.
Oh, no, not that.
You know what I would have done is just hit best of.
Gone right back home and got to sleep.
Yeah.
Screw this.
Oh, I
That's
Man, it
the
was
suckiest,
weird.
man. The suckiest.
I used to get, not when I was sleeping as much, but when I was taking my pregame nap, I would wake up thinking I was late, not for the game, but for the morning skate that I was already at.
Yeah, you had already gone to
Yeah,
it.
That I had gone to. I'd wake up panicked, and I'd start throwing clothes on thing, and then it's 3 p.m. going, no, wait. We already did that.
I don't know. That was the thing that threw me off this morning the most, though. It wasn't just, what was that? Is that Siri?
I don't know what that was. I think I rosied it.
That guy. God dang it. Now I lost my train of thought. No, not because of that. Just now I'm trying to think of things I could make fun of Rosie about. Anyway, no, it wasn't just like, oh, I wonder what time it is. I wonder how much time I had. It was, I could feel something was off.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a medium.
Yeah. Well.
Or one of those, what's like a medium, but not quite like a medium.
A liar?
Oh, that's exactly like a medium.
An extra large?
Oh, brilliant.
You have been used to it for so long now. You're ingrained.
Man.
And the body just, it was your panic, your inner alarm.
Yeah, the panic was definitely there. I could feel it.
I hate that, waking up just panicked and in a hurry.
People ask me all the time, they're like, could you get up
out
now
of the sun?
Yeah, could you get out of the sun? Could you
can't
move?
see.
So, yeah, you're blind. You're not what you're doing. But people ask me all the time, could you get up without an alarm? And I'm like, no, I don't want to risk it, right? Like, my body will get me up, but like,
Yeah, I check my alarm 4 or 5 times every time I set it.
So do I.
That's
and the
pretty
volume,
cool,
make sure the volume's up and all that.
That's cool that yours did that, Corey, because I don't think I would. I'm pretty sure I'd still be asleep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like 100% positive.
Unfortunately, I do not have that panic.
Yeah.
So
I mean, if I didn't tap my phone,
I'm staying there.
If I didn't tap my phone, I would have slept right through it. And my phone would have been dead. You would have had to shake Angie down, and she would have loved that.
Where's she at?
Well, and by the way,
she's with hot ass Randy.
Well, and the other thing is, she almost always has her phone on silent, and I've argued with her for 15 years now. Like, that makes no sense. She's like, I don't want to get disturbed though. But like, if somebody's calling you at 3 a.m, there's a reason.
Yeah, right. Yeah. See, I agree, man.
Mine's on Do Not Disturb from 7 to.
I don't know how you guys do that either.
Yeah, how do you do that? Like, what if? I don't know. What if I'm trying to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning because something horrific happened and you have your phone on silent?
Yeah.
You're not going to hear it.
Yeah, but isn't there like a bit where, and Zachary, you'd probably know the answer to this, isn't there a bit where like you can make the volume on somebody else's phone work, if you know what I mean?
If you make a group of contacts, you can make it so that they will get through. But also, I mean, I've not had Do Not Disturb on my phone off overnight for 10 years, and I've never gotten a call at 3 a.m.
Until you do.
Yeah.
You do.
And it's a little different if you have kids.
I'm saying the opposite.
Well,
I'm saying
old parents,
I haven't had like a random 3 a.m. call wake me up for other than like a Saturday night drunken dial, which case.
I have I'm the same thing. My phone is always off.
What? No. And trying to break into your house.
You take a pre-show nap.
And
this morning,
I do have, like you said, the list of contacts that there's about 6 or 7. I'm not going to name who, but there is a VIP list that can get a hold of me at all times.
I'm going to assume none of us are on that list.
Well, I love you guys, but yeah, no.
I love your butt too.
Well, I should be because I call you
critical.
so you don't sleep through golf.
Yeah, that's true. I got to add you to that.
Yeah. My mom, and I don't know if she's still like this, but back in the day, she wouldn't even ever set an alarm. She'd just wake up.
My mom doesn't.
She had an internal alarm that woke her up all the time.
Yeah, my mom doesn't set an alarm either.
I can do that on the weekends, but for our schedule, it would never work. I could never get my clock to wake me up at 4 o'clock every morning.
Hey, wake up.
Not going to happen.
I've asked you guys this 1,000 times, but can you sleep in on the weekends?
There's 1,001.
No.
I told you guys he was going to ask us again. I told you that he'd break 1,000 today.
I once texted Hawk at 9:30 to see if he wanted to go and get breakfast at Good Day, and he texted me back at like 11:15, and then he just woken up.
Yeah, man.
See, I can't.
I get up about 6:30 or 7 on the weekends.
I get up, about that. The dogs get me up.
I set alarms just in case I fall asleep.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Like
you have alarms set during the day? Yeah, just every day.
Oh yeah, every day,
dude. I'm
just
on the
in
weekends,
case.
I have to set an alarm on the weekends for 11 and 11:30 because if I don't, I will sleep all day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm real good at it.
Wait, isn't that what the weekends are for?
Yeah, I think so.
Because that's
Except
my
for
weekend.
Viking Sundays.
Yeah, well, that's
when the bus
different.
leaves at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the bus leave this Sunday?
Pretty early now that I think about it, because Paper Valley Inn's about an hour away from the hotel, so it gets up pretty early.
Sweet. You guys don't stay at that the hotel near the stadium?
We do not. A lot of the equipment staff and such like that do. The people who really need to be there really, really early.
Yeah.
But we do not. No. It'll be crazy because apparently in London, we're about 2 hours away from the stadium.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, that's tough. I don't like that.
I know. It's weird, right? Yeah.
I hate. We were when Phoenix first started out in Glendale. They moved out there. There wasn't any hotels. We'd have to stay in Phoenix. It was like an hour bus ride to get to the game. Everybody, well, not even just me, but everybody just falls asleep on it. So you're like, oh, this is great. Going to a game, we're exhausted already just from the bus ride.
Well, you guys remember, last year, or 2 years ago, I guess, whenever we were in London last, the hotels around the stadium, and it's ridiculous. I would rather be outside of town than 2 hours away, but I don't know how it is for the players. But my gosh, downtown traffic in London is worse than anywhere I've ever been in my life.
Do you think the players will move the night before?
Probably no. They'll probably just do the football game. I doubt that they'll be doing any moving.
No, sorry. Like will they go to a different hotel?
That's a good question. They might. I don't really know. I don't know.
I always like being within walking distance or a short cab. Like just wake up and go, and everybody gets there whatever time they want for the game.
Every NFL game is like a giant event. You guys play so many NHL games.
Yeah,
And sometimes don't you guys go to a city like 3 days before the game because it just makes sense? And you stay there for a few days?
Oh, for sure.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's awesome when they do that.
Yeah, no,
a lot of teams, because that's the bonding, right?
Yeah.
Everybody get out away from the distractions of home. Not that
and financially, if it saves you a flight, right? It's like, you might as well fly to such and such city in terms of not flying back to Minneapolis and then right back out the next day. Yeah, sometimes that works too.
Parrish picks up the tab.
And I was going to say, not necessarily about the money. It's just for the guys, like to save the travel time for the guys, because that's the other thing we do a ton of is
these guys are tired,
travel.
Guys.
Yeah, guys, come on, guys. Jacques would have done it. Jacques did it all the time. He was always aware of taking care of us and taking our bodies and whatever he could take off the table that might be some kind of a grind.
No wonder he gave you so many nights off.
You're worried about you resting. We're going to fly Parrish to Saskatchewan, guys.
I take it all back, Jacques. I never thought about it like that.
Brilliant.
He was concerned about your health. Maximizing rest.
What I'm curious about is if like the Giants or the Jets are playing the Eagles, did they fly from there to Philly?
I bet they do.
That's a less than 2 hour drive.
That's about a 2 hour bus ride. That's what we did.
You're staying further away from the stadium.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah, that's a great point.
And so where two teams would probably fly to where the stadium is. You guys are probably going to have to, I would imagine, bus across England.
Yeah,
I read that.
Go ahead. Yeah, sorry. Like when we played New York and New Jersey, there was times that we would bus day of the game.
Yeah.
Like instead of staying in a hotel, just sleep in our own beds and hop on the train. Up on the old LIR and hop on that train.
Come on in.
I know Hawkson for that, baby.
Water's fine.
I believe it was the Quad City DJs that once said, "Come on, ride the train."
That was them.
High on cocaine?
No, that was
that was Grateful Dead.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
Casey Jones.
Grateful Dead. One of them died.
Yeah, they're still a thing.
Yeah,
John
they're pretty
Mayer
big.
does the Jerry
What if
part.
the Cubs fly to Chicago to play the White Sox?
If they're on the road.
Just do the old hair to midway.
Think about like Chicago, the Cubs when they play the Brewers.
Yeah, I'll think of it later.
45
I'll do that
minutes
right now.
away.
Yeah. Is that all it is?
Yeah, 40 an hour. Yeah.
Plus the stops for the tolls.
When I
Still have those?
Oh, yeah.
when I sold my brother my other Mustang,
Oh. I thought you sold your brother.
How do you do that? I have one.
he's on sale if anybody's interested.
Nobody's buying Gino. No, thanks.
What do you? I mean, there's a price.
Oh, Zach? Yeah,
Look at
I got
that.
150.
Zach.
I drove the Mustang down the green one that I had and sold it to my brother. And he told me the other day when I was at home that like a week and a half after I did that, he got a ticket in the mail for me skipping a toll at a high rate of speed. I know.
What's your parting gift?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
You're welcome.
oopsies.
Yeah.
I didn't know they did that. I had no idea.
It was interesting the various tollways when I crossed this great nation earlier this year. And Kansas, believe it or not, still the coin and until they had installed, they were like finishing up construction. It said electronic tolling in like July. So I'm sure it's like up and running now, but it was funny that like every other one you just go through because it just reads your license plate and, but the Kansas, you still had to like legitimately stop, get coins and coin.
It's weird. The tolls are one of the things that I remember the most about traveling to Chicago when I was younger.
Yeah.
My grandma lived in Chicago because my dad's from there. So we would go and visit her, and I loved being the one that threw the change into the bucket. And we'd go down that little thing. And, it was the best.
Oh, that's super fun.
There was a guy who played at St. Cloud, Matt Noga, a Chicago boy. And when he did the tolls, obviously, and he had it figured out to where he just did the arm movement and then start raising hell like he threw coins in there, and eventually somebody would just raise the arm because there's so much traffic.
Like, why isn't it going up? But he would fake it.
Yeah,
That's
he'd
genius.
fake it. And eventually somebody would be like, oh, geez, dang, and just,
Paul, your hands up.
This segment was brought to you by Gutter Helmet of Minnesota.
They already approved it?
GutterHelmetMN.com. Yeah, they loved it.
Wow.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a big fan of gutter helmet.
Why?
Because when I was growing up, I used to try to throw change into my gutters.
Yeah, right.
Well, now you can't.
And now I can't because gutter helmet blocks it.
That's what they do.
You don't have to worry about cleaning them, though.
I know, but I want to go up there and clean all the change.
Well, that's an odd thing, man.
Treat it like a mall fountain.
Oh, they still have those?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Maybe that'll be my heist. Maybe I'll just rob a mall fountain.
Okay.
How do I do it without them seeing me? I don't know if it's worth it.
It's a mall, so you should be good. Go to Maplewood one. You won't be seen for days. Genius.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
The Power Hour begins at 8 a.m. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch, and it's powered by Quantum Fiber, your world unleashed.
Yeah, right. Welcome back, everybody.
It's got a little bit of a Halloween feel to it.
It does.
It's very dark. I like it. Listen to that fuzz.
About 2 weeks ago, my oldest daughter and my wife started putting Halloween decorations up.
Yeah.
Which is strange because it was like 84 degrees outside and we have 2 skeletons sitting on our porch. Right? It makes no sense.
Are they real?
I don't think so. Because one of them would be me, right?
Yeah, good point.
They had killed 2 people.
Nikki last week decided, our front door now is very Halloween-y.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little early, but if you do 2 months of Christmas, people understand it. 2 months of Halloween? Outdoors?
Yeah.
Indoors? Sure. Do whatever you want. It's your house. Outdoors?
Yeah. Hawk, did you buy that skeleton that plays guitar yet?
Not yet. I don't know, man. It's I think that would keep the entire neighborhood up. It comes on very, very quickly. I know. Besides that, it's almost Christmas time.
Wait, did you go look at it?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I've contemplated it.
It's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah, I got some neighbors down the street who, man, they go all out. It's pretty cool. They have these, I don't know, I guess they're probably made of wood cutouts of like an old witch and a ghost, and they're real scary looking. But at night they have the lighting so that it shines on the side of their house, and it's really cool, man. So I can't compete with that. I'm going all out for Christmas though. It's gonna look like Santa lives there.
Yeah. Well, that's sweet.
And he kind of does, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in your heart.
He do.
If my math is correct, 7 weeks and a day till the speech.
How about that?
I'm not even going to check it. I'm just going to assume your math is wrong.
Yeah, brilliant.
Hey, Marco, where are you going in October?
I finally get to go back to work.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the hockey thing.
Man, it's happening, huh?
Yeah, and Nikki's way more excited than I am that I'm getting the F out of the house.
Yeah, because I just got an invitation yesterday for a party at your house on the 23rd. That's the weirdest thing.
Oh, yeah. That first road trip where I think the whole house, including Daddy, is excited that I'm getting out of town for a little while. I miss it. It's funny. It's been part of my gypsy lifestyle my whole life that sitting still for too long and not kind of traveling, going into a hotel, I start itching, and I'm itching.
Yeah, that's crap.
Yeah, you might want to get that looked at.
Yeah, it keeps me on my edge.
Yeah, it does. Interesting. Hey, the hockey's like here, dude.
Oh, I know. I'm excited. I'll be watching tonight. I didn't watch the first preseason game. You know what? As much as I hated playing them, I like them now as long as they got some young guys I can watch.
Yeah.
No offense. I got no interest in watching the older guys just get back in shape and get ready. But when there's young guys looking to make the squad, I love watching preseason hockey now.
Hey, what's your name? Sauce.
Yes.
Without looking, who's the Minnesota Wild head coach?
John Hines.
Bam, you're a sports aficionado.
God, you're good at this.
You really are.
Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. You're a sports aficionado.
Yeah, man.
I wouldn't have known it.
Am I right?
I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
you are.
Bang on.
Is he right?
He hasn't been a coach yet for a calendar year, right?
That's a remarkably idiotic thing. That
No,
you
he
just
came
said.
in last year, 30 games in-ish.
November, December.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Right after the summits there.
Okay, Sweden.
Yeah,
Parrish.
Sweden.
Who's the
You
head
don't know
coach?
what you're talking about, idiot.
I know
Most
that.
of the
Who's
time.
the head coach of the Wolves? Hawk?
Sam, the butcher man.
Did they know?
Yeah, I know. I ain't telling you.
The look on Mark's face says he does not know the coach of the Wolves.
It's in there, buddy. You
Bird.
got this.
A bird.
Yeah. A bird.
Oh, we have talked about it. Finch.
See?
God, you're good at this.
I'm
What's
so
his
good
first
at this.
name?
Atticus.
Mister.
Brilliant.
Coach.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Father.
Yeah. Padre.
What hasn't been said about Coach Finch?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris,
Oh,
why don't you guess?
Hey, Star's here.
Chris, you can. Chris, Mark, Chris, why don't you guess? Chris, you
Would
guess.
you like me to guess?
Sure, Chris.
And we're talking about who again?
The coach of the Wolves.
And you want his what?
First name.
Chris, I would like you to guess his first name.
I can't remember. Can you remember, Mark?
I'm kind of picking up that.
Mark, do you want to?
Might be Chris.
That's it.
Brilliant.
Nailed it.
Did I know that before Corey made it glaringly obvious?
That was obvious.
Hey,
oh man.
Can I make things serious for a second?
Yeah.
This is actually a news story that was on what is it, MNN or what do they call it this morning? Did you guys hear about this?
The former Vikings quarterback revealed he'd recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
Brett Favre.
Favre was on Capitol Hill Tuesday to testify about welfare reform. He was at the heart of a welfare scandal in Mississippi as he was paid money for speeches that was meant to go to needy families. Favre actually never gave the speeches, and he maintains he wasn't aware he was paid with welfare money. He did repay over $1 million and was never arrested or charged in the scandal. Sean Maloney, Minnesota News Network.
So first of all, I completely can see how he would not have known who paid him or what he got paid by. I can also see how somebody who has people who he pays to put him in, the right place at the right time would not have known that he missed something either. So all of that I can see. But outside of that, Parkinson's disease, he's my age, guys.
Yeah, 54.
Yeah.
That's awful.
That sucks.
It's always a little scary too here, and like that link to, and we don't even know, but there's like a link to CTE there.
And I just told you guys that I watched that documentary that he and his company put together, and they asked him if he got the results, if he wanted to know the results of his scan of his brain. He said he did not.
Yeah.
And geesh. For this,
I feel terrible. It's just interesting time to release that when you're at Capitol Hill for something completely different.
Yeah.
But
that's a good point, man.
Yeah, that was where I was like, well, that sounds like please give me sympathy.
Sympathy.
But at the same time, man, wow, that sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Here's Mr. Favre himself.
I wanted to help my alma mater and benefit the community. Sadly, I also lost an investment in a company that I believed was developing a breakthrough concussion drug I thought would help others. And I'm sure you'll understand why it's too late for me, because I've recently been diagnosed with Parkinson's. This is also a cause dear to my heart.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, how about that? I'll tell you guys, in that documentary, they show him being slammed to the ground, the TCF Bank at the time, frozen field. It is a grossly late and on purpose, that hit. Like, the guy should have been thrown out of the league for that.
Yeah.
And he'd had 1 million concussions before that, but that one was terrible.
I just watched it. He slammed him down.
And the play was long gone.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, ice doesn't give.
No, and that was before they had the pipes under the field, so it was frozen solid.
Oh.
Yeah. Man, terrible.
He can't even get his coat on.
Yeah, right. Ugh.
Kind of a coat.
Vikings coat.
Yeah, but it is a duck feather.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
it's that Gucci.
Yeah. It's that Gucci?
Yeah, it's Gucci.
Is that really?
Brand, yeah. I don't know. No, it's just a Vikings coat that he can't.
He can't.
Oh, I thought your sentence ended.
No, I was getting emotional. Well, I mean, it doesn't.
Over a coat?
No,
because of the duck feathers?
About Brett Favre. It doesn't help that Brian O'Neill.
Please, Matt Khalil.
Bryant McKinney let him walk right by.
Oh, right this way, sir.
Yeah, basically.
So now you're going to put this on Billy Bob all over again.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Right? Billy Bob had that guilt that he ruined Lance Harper's career.
Yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all concussed.
Billy Bob Thornton.
And now you're going to put it on him.
Yeah.
That it was his fault that Favre has Parkinson's.
No, I didn't say that.
You implied it.
Yeah. You said he also was the guy who gave him the bad investment advice.
Yeah.
And I don't know why you're putting that on him.
That's terrible.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Sauce.
about that.
Yeah, the only guy that I know that gives you bad investment advice is Ben Clymer.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Parrish's
Yeah.
guy.
He's lousy.
Yeah.
You trust a gopher with your money?
No,
well said.
I trust a Jaguar.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Well done.
From one Brett to another, Brett, you probably watched Favre play a little bit.
A time or two.
You're pretty young, though.
Yeah, I'm 27.
Yeah, so you mostly lived through the Rodgers era then. Do you have any memories of watching Favre or not really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that last game against the Giants was a heartbreaker when you're like 8 years old. That was brutal. Yeah, it's kind of surreal to think about a guy that you watched growing up as a kid and now makes me feel really old.
Trust me, it'll get worse.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure. Yeah, it sucks.
He's less than a year younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Grimm, how old are you?
I am hockey's age.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're in that Favre range 41? As well.
The Grimm.
36.
36. Okay.
36.
You both are handsome for your age.
We are. I'm 53. Is that what you are, Chris?
Yeah, I'm 53 till Christmas. That's right. Yeah.
So I think I'm a couple months older than you. Much wiser, better looking. No.
All of that is true.
Ran deeper in the initials invitational.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's true. I'm still hearing about it.
Well, yeah,
so yesterday
you're one away.
Yesterday, I'm sitting
you could
30
be the
minutes,
champ.
Like
30 minutes
enormous.
before the coach's show, right? I'm at the Tipsy Steer in Roseville, just minding my own business, eating a little food before the game up at the table. And this lady comes over, and remember, I'm ready to host the Gopher football coaches show.
Yeah.
And she comes over, she goes, "That was a great game."
And you thought she was talking Iowa?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure. The second half, though, she's like, "Oh, it was just great. You got into the playoffs." I'm like, "Oh, you mean the initials game?" Yes. I'm like, "Yeah, that was a good game." She goes, 3 people all made the playoff. It was
So
great.
what you're saying, just so the bosses hear this, is that the initials invitational is more valuable than Gopher football.
I don't believe that to be true.
I do. Paul, your hands up.
That lady, Woodhawk.
100% she likes games. And
the station.
And according to the way that she worded it with Mike, she loves 3-ways.
Yeah. Well,
she has fun listening to 3-ways.
This lady is now listening and saying, "Oh my God."
Maybe she's nodding.
No, she just listens
She
on
knows
Fridays.
She
knows.
Only for the initials game. No, it was great though. When she first said "great game," I'm thinking, I don't think it was that great.
We kind of got blown out.
Yeah, it was a terrible second half. But then she explained it. It caught me off guard for a minute.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk sports when we get back. Mike Grimm is
Can
here.
I
Mark
correct
Parrish
myself
is
on
here.
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
By the way, the concussion that I was talking about was actually during Bountygate. The really one where Favre is like he's throwing the ball, he's walking away from the line of scrimmage. The Saint picks him up and throws him on the ground.
Yep.
It's and again, as somebody who should have, and the coaching staff should have been thrown out of the out of the league for that entire game. That was just ridiculous.
Classic Minnesota sports. They changed the rule the year later.
Yeah. Overtime rule too, right?
Yeah,
the whole
all
thing.
of it. Yeah.
And then his ankle blew up like a tractor tire, right? That was that famous picture that went.
Yeah.
Gross. Front page sports is next. Power Trip Morning Show fan.
Hey, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning, everybody. We got Mike Grimm over there. Mark Parrish is over here. A cast of thousands. Carly today, I think. Rosie today, I think. I don't know.
Yes,
I have
sir.
no idea.
Carly at 6:30.
Good. There you go.
Good.
Yeah. We'll have some movie hotlines momentarily.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'll happen. Thanks to our friends at Unique Classic Cars, Unique Classic, but UniqueClassicCars.com. But
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. You guys walk me through this because, look, I don't eat normally, but you guys do. Holiday Station Stores have Denver-style square wraps.
Hell yeah, right, Hogs?
Scrambled eggs, American cheese, ham, peppers, onions, flour tortilla. What the hell is a Denver-style square wrap? I know I just read the ingredients, so I should probably put it together.
But cheese, right?
But there's also some peppers and stuff in there.
Yeah,
that's right. There's peppers and stuff in there, and it's like an omelet inside a burrito
Okay,
wrap.
see, there you go. That's kind of what I was asking. That makes sense.
I only had about 100 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, Denver-style square wraps. Go get one this morning at Holiday.
Yeah!
Yeah, thanks, Zach De La Roca.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah! All right, everything went wrong for the Minnesota Twins yesterday. Sauce, what a perfect day for you, Sauce. The Twins lost 4-1 to Miami. The Marlins scored 4 runs in the second inning off of Bailey Ober. Also, Kansas City won 1-0 over Washington in 10 innings. Detroit won 2-1 over Tampa Bay. So, with 5 games to go, the Twins are 2 games back of KC and Detroit.
Scoochie.
According to ESPN.com's analytics, the chances now that they make the postseason is 26.7%.
That's higher than I thought.
I totally agree. That seems high. But I think my guess is it's tiebreaker related, right?
Because
they do have bonus that they have a tiebreaker over all of them. So
Seattle, all of them.
Otherwise, I think it would be closer to like 8%, but 26.7.
It's a one. No, you still have to tie, man. I don't know.
Tie
it still seems
right. That's going to be tough.
Right.
Yeah.
The Minnesota Twins, Bob Nightingale, who works for the USA Today, tweeted this yesterday. That's their 23rd time in the last 34 games they have lost.
Yeah, that's a tough coming down the
24
stretch.
in what? Say again?
Say that one more time. Please read it like a human.
Okay. They lose or lost because it was last night. They lost last night for the 23rd time in their last 34 games.
Got it.
That's tough.
That's horrible.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a lot of losing.
They're
and you
coming around.
love it.
Well, and I won money.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the most important thing.
Lieber? You got money off Lieber?
Well, I mean, a month ago, I was like, I'm going to have to pay Lieber in like early September. Not anymore.
You know, when
is
somebody
really a plummet,
when somebody goes to jail, right? If the system was perfect, the point of jail is rehabilitation, right?
Yeah.
It's you're supposed to get in there and quote learn your lesson.
Yeah, learn that lesson well.
Right? Sorry that I murdered 6 people. I shouldn't have done that. Then you let them out and you're like, all right, you're not going to do any more murdering.
Yeah, throw in an oopsies.
Right. Whoops. I think that's the problem with your take, Sauce, on the poll ads is sure if they miss the postseason, it's like good. That's what the ownership deserves. If they would learn from it and go like, man, we really did cheap out on this. We should be better moving forward. Then I would say it's worth them losing because then they learn their lesson. They're not going to learn their lesson. It's the poll ads.
Did you see how many people were there last night? You see that picture?
That wasn't very good.
Real bad.
At the first pitch.
As somebody
sometimes
said,
people get there late, but still.
Yeah.
I think somebody said they were showing up in dozens. That's how few people were there.
But again, do you believe the poll ads will learn their lesson if they miss the postseason?
No, of course
then
not.
it really defeats the purpose.
But if they get 5 more games where there's 9,000 people there, that might hurt. That might get them to notice.
I think they already noticed. I just don't think they're going to change
No, I don't
much.
think they care. Why would they care? They almost made the playoffs with cutting payroll.
Yeah.
Why would they care?
Yeah.
It's going to be a weird offseason for that team.
Wild preseason at Dallas at 7 o'clock tonight. The Wild's first home preseason game is Friday at the X against Winnipeg.
Sorry, I was just watching Yankee baseball there, and you said Wild, and I went,
It's just Wild preseason,
I'm looking forward to watching tonight. It's the young guys seeing who gets an opportunity, who's ready to step up. There are definitely spots available for some young guys for some fresh blood to step in, and everybody else just kind of move past last year and get ready to score some more goals. Dear depth, please.
That'd be all right. The Gopher football team is at number 12 Michigan this Saturday at 11 a.m. Grimmer, we have been asking for the last 2 days. We don't understand that the line opened up at like 12 or 12 and a half, and now it's down to 9.
I saw 9 yesterday when I flipped on the schedule. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. I know this is not the Michigan team from a year ago that won the national title. They're still the 12th ranked team in the country at home against a team that they historically destroy. I don't understand why the line's going down as opposed to going the other way.
I'm not sure either. I mean, as we said when I was in on Monday, the analytics kind of set that open line. So whatever, when you have 2 shutouts and different things, and that's still, even though you got blown out the next week in the second half, I think the analytics still would indicate, that this is where it's supposed to be. And the weird thing to me is that if I'm getting this right, it means the money's coming in on Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Which
doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. I'm willing to bet all of us will be freezing cold takes if the Gophers find a way to cover or win, but this just feels like free money. I'm willing to take any bet and lay the 9.
And the comeback is, and you had the correct comeback to me yesterday, was they can't pass. But either could
Iowa had 62 yards passing. Didn't matter.
Didn't matter. So,
and this is in the big house, not at Huntington Bank.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, for Brosmer, this has to be the craziest environment he's ever played in, correct?
Yeah, I would say
big
so.
time for him.
Well, I mean, it's the first time he'll be playing a road game against a Power 4 team. He's only played against 2 Power 4 teams this year, North Carolina and Iowa. He had played 2 FBS teams previously in his career at New Hampshire. It was like Eastern Michigan or Central Michigan and Western Michigan, I think. So yeah, he's obviously
nothing like this.
No,
nothing like this. I will say this, and I know if there's Michigan fans listening, don't get offended. It is the quietest 100,000 seats. Like, it is not a raucous. It is not Ohio Stadium. It is not Kinnick Stadium. It just the way it's built. I think the noise
goes up.
It's escape. Like, I've been there as a fan for games, and if you sit in a certain spot, you can't even hear the band play. It you can see the instruments, doing their deal. You can't even. It's just a weird acoustical thing. So it isn't and it's cool to go. It's an awesome stadium. It's a cool experience to see. But I'm not suggesting that the Gophers should have an easy time with it. But like even yesterday on the Flex show, PJ's talking about they're doing speakers at practice, and they've got this little speaker on a cart that they're rolling into a huddle because they're trying to figure it out. And it's great, but I just don't think it's as loud as some of the other places. It's a great place to watch a game and go watch it.
Yeah, it's
travel there, but it's not just this rowdy. Holy crap, we were in for it there kind of a place. At least that's my impression, having been there now, 6, 8 times or so. 10
they got blown out by Texas, but Texas might be the best team in the country, right? Yeah. So it's like, I don't know.
Was it a blowout?
Yeah.
It was like
Texas
31 to 17.
But they beat,
and there were people that,
USC.
and I know my dad was one of them. My dad watched that Texas-Michigan game, and he said that score wasn't even indicative of how dominant that game was. That it was not even. He said men against boys.
I think it was over at halftime.
It was 31-12. Yeah.
But and again, maybe this is part of why the line. The one thing the Gophers have done pretty well over the course of time, and they've had opportunities being in the Big Ten West, is they have dominated mediocre to bad quarterbacking. Like, they just don't usually lose games where they're opposed against a mediocre to bad quarterback. And Michigan's in this kind of weird situation now where they don't have a great quarterback.
No.
And so we'll see. Maybe that's part of what is funneled into it.
Isn't the quarterback's last name Orgy?
What?
Yeah,
that's his last name.
How's it spelled?
It's ORJI.
I spell it FUN.
ORJI, but it's pronounced orgy.
It is.
So you're going to have to say orgy dozens of times on Saturday. Then why even give them a line?
I was going to say.
Just let them say orgy. That's half the fun.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I feel like you got to it's got to be with that name. You guys got to find a line with orgy in it. Please. Please. Am I the only one? I think it'd be entertaining.
You could just say things like, that orgy's looking good.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That orgy starts too late for me.
Yeah, right. But then
I'm not going to be back in time. I have 2 lines.
Yes, sir.
And I have. Okay, first of all, let me just say, University of Michigan has quite a few people to choose from. People who graduated from there. But considering that he just passed away, ladies and gentlemen. He was Darth Vader himself.
Oh.
Good actor.
He's decent.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah. the hell's his name?
James Earl
Thank
Jones.
you.
Is that what you were fumbling for?
Yes, fumbling. And so I went through some of his movies, and I came up with two lines that I think could be worked in pretty easily, but also could be a lot of fun for you to find a way.
Okay.
The first is from Coming to America.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Unbelievable.
Sequel, though, like 30 years later, I heard was no good. I had
Hawk loved it.
It was
Not
all
good.
right.
Not good. Great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hawk loved
You
it.
liked the sequel.
Yeah, he loved
It
it.
was all right. It was entertaining.
All right, anyway, move along.
He probably didn't see it.
Oh, of course he didn't.
He has no idea.
But in Coming to America 1, King Jaffe Joffer, James Earl Jones says, "So you see, my son, there's a very fine line between love and nausea," which I thought could be pretty apropos for the games coming up, perhaps.
Brilliant.
But then you have Terrence Mann from Field of Dreams,
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
where he says the following: "Well, I've got news for you. I spent all my misery years ago. I have no more pain for anything I gave at the office." Both those could be apropos during this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a long one. That's a tough one to
That's
work
a long
in.
one.
Yeah.
And we can make it smaller. You can take out,
Yes,
I've
we
got news
can.
for you. You could say, I spent all my misery years ago. I have no
Yeah.
more pain for anything I gave at the office.
That's pretty good.
So Terrence Mann or King Jaffe Joffer?
You guys want to vote?
Yeah, let's vote.
I like the Terrence Mann one.
Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
What's your name, Parrish?
I
Corey,
like
do you
the
agree?
misery.
Well, do the Coming to America one again?
So you see, my son, there's a very fine line between love and nausea, which could be pretty cool if
They're both pretty, yeah.
I like that one better myself.
Yeah.
I'm a conformist. Whatever you guys think.
Right.
Imagine that one like after a pick.
Yeah, especially if you just if we were marching down the field and you threw a pick. And you have to call Daryl your son.
Yeah. Yes. That would be great. Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Do that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Jaffe. King Jaffe.
The Coming to America
great
one
movie,
is
man.
Unbelievable.
it's just close enough to sanity where I don't think Daryl's necessarily going to immediately know that's the
And say,
line.
oh my God.
Yeah, right. It might just be. Wow, Grim's weird.
You'll get the side
guy.
eye for sure.
Yeah, I got it here somewhere.
That's amazing.
Last week though, just Daryl. Oh my God.
So good.
I don't think it was
So good.
I'm still thinking he's like, it isn't like, oh my God, that
That's
was a
the line,
surprise.
right?
I think it was, oh my, what the hell am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I with him?
Andy's watching that game at the time, so
Yeah.
his whole life's
Yeah.
going wrong.
Yeah.
He's contemplating his life's choices.
That was that was a good one. Yeah, this will be good.
All right, Coming to America. it
Coming to
is.
America.
When
So you see, my son, there's a fine line, a very fine line between love and nausea.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I can.
That's a good one.
I like the length of that one is good for you there.
When
You can mix that in easy.
when Eddie Murphy is explaining to Mr. McDowell that we watched him kick an oblong ball through an 8 shape, and he said, "Son, if you want to keep working here, you got to stay off the drugs."
Yes. Yes.
I think the only line everybody in my generation, and you're part of my
course,
generation,
yeah.
remembers is the royal penis is clean.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Arsenio Hall, right?
In that movie, sure.
Yeah.
But it
the
wasn't
one
his.
doing
He was
the
not the
penis
girl
washing, though.
cleaning the.
Yeah, he wasn't doing
it was
the
not.
penis
That
wash.
But
was-
he
That's
did
the porn parody Coming to America,
He did parlay
XXX.
that into
That's-
some, yeah,
That's Diddy's version.
yeah, crazy.
Oh man. Grimmer, thanks, dude.
Yeah, can I get 60 seconds to
Of
mention
course.
something here quick? So
Damn
we
right.
had, my other quote job was with the Minnesota News Network. I do the sportscast, and we hosted a statewide or a national convention Sunday and Monday of statewide radio networks. People from West Virginia, Florida, Missouri, Wisconsin, Iowa, all over. We had our good friends from this show because of the connection that I had made with those guys through your show. John Creasel spoke Monday morning, and I knew Crease's story. That dude, he's
a killer.
Oh my God,
Incredible.
So it's like,
Incredible.
when he comes in here and says, "Hey, if you need a speaker, hire me." He doesn't. I mean, if you need a speaker, hire
he's a
him.
pro.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, it was
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
And then we had Tyler George for the awards banquet Monday night, the gold medal curler, and the two messages were totally different, right? I mean, such an emotional thing for Creasel. But plus, he worked in some humor that, there were people wiping tears away for two different emotions. And then Tyler's deal, one, he brought the gold medal. So we're at the opening thing, and to see adults see the gold medal, it's like it's a new toy. It's like a religious experience. So he was great. He took pictures with everybody, stayed afterwards until way late. talking about curling with people and asking all these questions. And then his message was awesome about teamwork and overcoming 3 times where he lost the biggest match of his life and almost retired and stuck with it and then hit the pinnacle. So anyway, both those guys.
Awesome.
Thanks to them, but it was because of the association with the show that we were able to kind of connect with them. So thank you to you.
Well, we get a cut of every one of the speeches that they do, so that's financially it's huge for us.
Worth,
so thanks.
as they say, worth every penny, both of them.
Awesome.
Just incredible. Yeah.
What really matters in a second? Carly Zucker in like 10 minutes. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
All right. 6:30 Power Trip Morning Show.
All right, let's do what really matters. We got to do dual/hotlines next.
That's right.
Carly should be here. But what really matters is scores and stats around the world of sports, and Chris will change your life with something else. The San Diego Dads turned a triple play to end the game against the Dodgers. They are just the 3rd team in the last 30 years to end a game by completing a triple play. But they're also the first team now in Major League Baseball history to clinch a playoff spot on a game-ending triple play.
Huh. Here is the clincher.
Thanks, Chevelle. I think they're in town tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the big one with Godsmack, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Our buddies down at the 93X putting on a big concert, and I want to go.
Man,
I wonder if they give me free tickets. Is it wrong for me to get free tickets from a different morning show?
Ask Nick and Josh if they give free tickets.
Nick's a good man.
They're good dudes. They're good dudes.
Very good dude.
Man, I love Chevelle.
God, I love Godsmack, and I know I'm in the minority, but I freaking love that band, man.
They got a couple of bangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me? Just me?
Deep dive on
No,
Chevelle.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
The great thing, we've said this before, Cord, the great thing about Chevelle is you put on, just shuffle on their entire catalog, and it's like, I like every one of these songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
They can rock.
Yeah, they got about 40 songs that I legitimately love.
Really?
Yeah, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Good for them.
It's true.
They got some songs that I skip over, but they have, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 songs per album that are legit.
6, 7, 8. Ha.
Yeah, that's one of the songs. What really matters is this.
You ever heard of savant syndrome?
Yes.
Do you know what it is, really?
Savant?
Yeah.
You just got to pick something up and you're an expert.
Right. But savant syndrome is a rare condition in which individuals with developmental disorders such as autism exhibit extraordinary abilities in specific areas like mathematics, music, or art.
Like Rain Man.
Right, exactly. Wow. This is a real thing. These remarkable talents often appear alongside significant cognitive impairments, making the phenomenon even more perplexing. I can't say that word. I'm definitely not a savant. There are some times when people have terrible injuries, like a baseball to the back of the head, and it turns them into a savant. Just another reason we don't understand our brains.
Hang on a second.
I got screwed on all my concussions.
Yeah, you really did.
Because I've read about that. Like, some people have, like, perfect recall. They're, like, amazing things.
Yeah, great film.
With TBIs, the traumatic brain injuries. And I'm just seeing, like, well, maybe I haven't searched hard enough.
You got a real great ability to sleep, brother.
That's true. That's true.
Listen to the Hulk.
You're pretty good at ping pong. Thanks, concussions.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. You'll tickle a ding-ding.
But that's why the movie Rain Man kicks ass, is because Tom Cruise is like, I don't care that he can count spilled toothpicks.
Yeah.
Right.
I need him to count cards at a blackjack table.
Hell yeah.
Right.
God, why can't I find a savant that can help me with poker?
Right.
Or just play for me.
You know what?
I'll
Let's
bankroll them.
Wait, here's the thing.
Hit me in the head.
Let's just keep hitting you in the head.
Until I figure this game out.
We're almost there, guys. One more.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Good morning, Carly.
Good morning.
Hi. The Lynx and Mercury game 2 is tonight at 8. Oh, that game's at 8:30.
I actually have tickets to it.
So did
I did too, but the Wild preseason game tonight.
What time is the game at?
It's at 8:30.
What time is the game, man?
Nobody told me. Nobody told me it was 8:30.
Here at
Nobody told me
7.
there was a gay man.
No, he'll be here at 7.
Who?
The gay man. I had wild tickets
Oh, Carly, how the
in
hell are you?
2012.
Why didn't you go?
Good to talk to you. Yeah, for those of you not understanding what's going on, we can't tell you.
Yeah, we
Because he might be listening right now.
Radio for
This
5
is just
people.
inside.
Yeah, everything
inside
that happened in the
radio.
last 45 seconds is a shot at Rosie, but
Right.
you got to listen every day to keep up.
Right, and he'll be on vacation.
Enjoy the hell out of it.
The next 3 months, like the rest of you guys. So we'll tell you next week when he's gone.
I'll be here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
great.
worry. I'll
Good.
come.
Yep.
Whoa.
I'll come in.
Whoa.
Ooh, what really matters
Hey.
Whoa.
You okay, Hawk?
Whoa.
Hawk's a little.
What does matter?
Whoa. Carly,
Yes, sir.
do you know the song I Feel Pretty?
Of course.
Did you know it was from a musical?
Of course.
Did anybody else know that?
Pretty?
Yeah, but I'm blanking on which one it is.
I knew that, but I have no idea what musical.
It's from My Fair Lady.
No.
No.
No?
Close. No, it's not close. I don't know why I said close. It's a musical, so I guess it is close. But it's not from My Fair Lady.
I'm thinking
I
about
feel
the one in Switzerland.
Sound of Music?
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music, that one.
No.
No,
Is it Mary Poppins?
No.
because I know Jack
What?
Nicholson made it popular there.
I
and
feel
that.
pretty.
That's right.
And witty.
It's
and
from West Side Story.
Right on the tip of my tongue.
I got to tell you, I never knew that was from a. I never knew that was from a musical.
I did, but
Haven't
I
you seen that
clearly
musical,
didn't know
Doc?
which one.
I probably have.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, musicals, religion, and I would say
Fun.
The Crabs.
Shakespeare.
The crap.
When those categories are on Jeopardy, I just check out.
Yeah, you just.
If it's not Romeo and Juliet, I have no idea.
Yeah.
If the answer isn't who is Jesus, I have no chance. Right? Just no chance.
Yeah.
And if it's musical, same thing. I would probably guess something like Cats for every answer.
Yeah.
Is it Cats?
Hawk
No.
loved that movie.
I like kitty cats.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Jeopardy, repeat take. I'm convinced. The final puzzles on Wheel of Fortune since Seacrest took over are grade school level easy. They have absolutely made them easier.
Yeah.
I hope that's not permanent. It sucks. They're just giving away the answers. Giving them away.
Maybe not to everybody.
No, to everybody. Trust me.
Is it because of Seacrest?
I think maybe they're just trying to make more excitement because they want more winners to get this thing going. Because I guess the ratings for his first week were higher than they've been in the last 5 years. But it's probably just curiosity, right?
Yeah. Yep.
But the guy, not bragging, because the guy also did it. The puzzle, I had it before even you filled in other, before you did, 3 other consonants and a vowel.
You're a genius.
He also, though, but no, this is how easy it was. He also knew it because half the puzzle was filled in. So he smiled and guessed 3 letters and a vowel that were all in it because he's like, I already know it. It's like, yeah, because they're giving away the answers. I don't know why I'm so mad about this.
Yeah, you're mad about things. It's okay.
This is the hill you're going to die on.
I jealousy.
I like when the final puzzle where you feel really good when you figured it out because it's tough. These are grade school level final puzzles. They're filling in the whole puzzle.
I would still feel good about it.
Yeah, correct.
This guy smiled because he's like, wow, you're just giving me $40,000. I'll take it.
I bet you're right, though. I bet it's going to get more.
I hope so.
Let's
ramp it up, man. It's been 2 weeks.
Once they hit that right number for taxes on the year, then they'll rein it back.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm even more now convinced that Seacrest is solid. I know people dislike him. We support him here at iHeartMedia.
We have to, yeah.
He's a solid host. He's no Sajak, but it's still. It's like Ken Jennings is awesome.
Yeah.
It's no Trebek, but he's awesome.
It always takes a little time just to, like you guys said it, just to get used to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Sajak was
that's
doing
what
it
they
for
always say.
Well, and he's a professional host.
Yeah, he's very
He's a
solid.
professional
He
host.
knows
He
what
knows
he's
what he's
doing.
doing.
Yeah.
He does seem a little robotic, but
Yeah.
that's his personality anyway. So he's
Exactly.
robotic, but he's a machine. He's very solid.
Well, thanks for supporting him.
I am supporting him by watching him every day and complaining that the final puzzle's too way too easy. Ramp it up.
Do they complain, or I should say, do they advertise the iHeartRadio Music Festival every show?
Call bonus.
Oh boy.
Just out of curiosity. Does it happen every weekend? Because apparently it does.
It does seem like there's 90 of them a year.
It do.
Yeah.
I think it do.
You know, every time you do that voice, even though I know it's the voice that... people say it sounds like the creepy old guy, the pervert from Family Guy.
It does?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's almost the exact same voice.
You get a little movement.
I don't know what's going on. I guess it does, damn it.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't he have a little bit of a lisp, though?
Quagmire?
A little bit?
No. He's just the pervert. I'm talking about the old guy that like peeks through the windows.
I think that is his name.
Carly's here. Mark's here. We'll do hotlines after this.
Hold on 1 second.
Don't you mouth off to me, or I'm going to slap you right in your
Right.
face.
I sound like that.
You got to work on those S's,
Don't you
though.
mouth off to me, or I'll slap you right in the penis. Yep, that's right.
Oh, my God.
We're going to change up the game a little bit when we come back, by the way, because our girl Carly is in.
Okay.
Let's
right on.
go.
That's next. Power Trip Morning Show Fan.
The Fan.
The Minnesota Renaissance Festival is happening now through September 29th, and we've got your chance to win tickets. Head over to our contest page for your chance to win today. That's KFAN.com, keyword contests to enter.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. Unique Classic Cars, uniqueclassiccars.com. This week's focus is on a sweet GMC van they have for sale at uniqueclassiccars.com.
I'm always in the mood for a good muscle car.
Yeah.
An old, like, 60s, 70s muscle car.
Give it to me.
Let's go.
I'm sorry, I was talking to Sauce, but you can give it to me as well if you'd like. If you want to view the inventory at uniqueclassiccars.com, just go ahead and click on uniqueclassiccars.com. Well, if you're looking for a muscle car, then Marco Parrish, how would you like? Let me take a look-see.
Yeah.
Oh, how about this? How about a 57 Chevy in Bel Air?
Oh.
Two-door hardtop.
Gimme.
Sweet as the day is long.
Gimme.
Okay. How about, let me find you another. How about a 1969 Chevrolet Z28 Tribute Camaro?
Yeah. All of them.
Yeah. How about a Pontiac 69 Pontiac GTO Judge?
Oh,
that's what I'm
now
saying.
we're talking.
Now we're talking. Are we talking now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking.
Yeah.
Carly,
Just
I got one for you,
better and
Carly.
better.
Okay, I'm in.
Carly, you ready for yours?
Let's do it.
Here's what I'm going to pick for you from uniqueclassiccars.com. Are you ready?
Okay.
1978 Chevrolet Corvette.
Done.
Only 13,000 miles on it.
Oof.
Ooh.
Can you imagine that?
I love it.
How about that?
Ooh, somebody took care of that one.
Sauce, I've got one for you. You ready?
Yeah. Is it a forklift to get me out of bed?
You're going to need a bigger compartment for your head.
Oh.
So we're going to get you a convertible. Because I'm not always sure he can get his head in there. I'm sorry.
We got to get him like the Pope Mobile, right? That giant glass bubble.
Yeah, right.
You can fit your head in there.
I would giggle. Oh, my God. I would love to see that. Just
Somebody
Sauce
please draw that.
cruising down the road.
Please, somebody draw that for me, please.
Or have AI do it.
Look at that. Look at that new arrival 2017 GMC Savannah van right there.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody who had that must have been a real stud.
We had a van growing
I
up.
bet the person that owned that van spanked it a lot.
I bet the person who owned that van is hoping he doesn't own that van much longer.
Yeah, I bet the person that owned that van
uniqueclassiccars.com.
doesn't want you to take a black light to that van.
Never do that.
I'm going to get you a 2007 Pontiac Solstice convertible, Saucy, so you can get your big old head in there.
That'd be
All that
nice. Will you buy it
available.
for me?
No.
Oh, good point. Convertible's the way to go.
That's what I'm saying. He needs something big over his head.
No roof on it.
Yeah.
The car I drive now was a goddamn roof on it.
You can take it off, though, can't you?
Tight
I
fit.
can. It's a Jeep Wrangler. Just
A little
in
bit of a
case.
squeeze.
Okay, here's the thing. We're playing a game called Hotlines, but this one is Poker Face Edition featuring Carly. Is it all to the Poker Face?
Do you play poker?
No.
You
I
should.
mean, I have. But no.
Carly,
What's up?
do you in fact have a face?
I do have a face.
Good. Do you have a piece of paper?
I do.
Good. Does everybody have a piece of paper and a pen?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to play the hotline, and you guys are going to decide how many Carly gets out of 5. And she's going to poker face you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I like it.
Everybody get the what do you call it? The what do you call it?
The concept.
I'm so bad at this stuff.
I know.
I'm so bad at this.
He's Corey proofied it so we don't get run over by.
That's right. That's the problem. Yeah. That's right. And today, everybody get a round of applause to my man Derek, who did the.
What up, Derek?
Nice job.
Derek
He passed away.
Wait, yeah.
Oh, he died.
His ghost is right behind
He's a good
me.
man. Smiles all the time.
All right, so Carly, poker face.
Excellent.
Everybody, poker face.
Oh, no, she's already smiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Pocket Queens.
I'm going to play the hotline. You guys are going to take note of which ones you think how many you think she's going to get right out of 5. And Carly, you're going to actually write them down, and then we're going to guess. Everybody ready? Number 1.
You have a collect call from the Scissor City Women's Correctional Facility. Ma'am, go ahead.
Just a small town girl. She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. Blue Jean, baby. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Bye.
So that was the first one. I'm going to play them for you again.
Mm-hmm.
Carly, you ready?
Yeah.
You
It goes. I can't follow
It's
it.
pretty fast.
Okay.
It's pretty fast. Here we go.
Just a small town girl. She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. Blue Jean, baby. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Bye.
Bye, baby. That's your 5 lines. Do you want to hear them one more time, Carly?
One more time.
Just a small town girl.
Yeah.
She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. Blue Jean, baby. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Wake up. Grab a brush and put a little makeup.
What?
Bye.
Whoa, Rosie's there.
Shocking.
Okay. Carly, you've written them down. Right?
Yeah.
Now, guys, we're going to go around the room. What's your name? Sassi, how many things you got?
2.
2. Okay. Parrish?
I was kind of leaning for that same number. I'm going to give Carly the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go
The
for 3.
benefit?
Don't.
The method of the
I'll go back to 1.
The benefit of the doubt.
The method of the doubt. What'd you say?
1.
1. Jesus.
Oh,
Corey?
I believe there's 2 that she has no chance at. So out of the other 3, I think it's likely it's just the 1.
Yeah, and I think I know which one.
So how many do you think total?
1.
1, okay. Brett?
I believe, Carly. 3.
I believe. And
You don't know me
Wasn't
that
on the
well.
list.
Let go.
That wasn't on the list.
Yeah, I got 3.
3. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to play the line. Carly, you're going to identify. You ready? Here we go. I got to zoom in. Sorry.
Just a small town girl. She.
Can I sing it?
Sure.
Living in a lonely world.
That's right.
And that is
Billy Joel.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh, no, that was the
That was
one.
the one. That was the one. I thought you were
Journey.
going to get. I'm in trouble now.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Damn it.
Dang it.
I know this song.
Maybe the next. Oh.
It's
I'm
Don't Stop
so
Believing
bad
by
at
Journey.
this.
Yep.
Next.
This
She
one,
was a fast machine. She kept her
I
motor
was kind of
clean.
had my hopes on this one. This is where I was leaning.
Yeah, this,
too, so.
yeah.
Who's that?
She,
This is.
woman that I
Do you want me to
ever
help?
seen.
You want me to help?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Corey
But
can
that's
help.
the right song, right? How about, can I just sing them?
No, you got to identify them.
But I feel like singing them is identified.
Trust me, we all want to hear you sing them, but but you got to identify the band.
This was the best
Or the song.
damn woman that I ever seen.
Come on, you got this. Just make a guess.
Def Leppard.
Corey?
Yeah, as you can
That
tell,
was what I was going to.
that's the Bee Gees, as you can tell.
Yeah, as you can
The
tell.
Bee Gees, yeah.
That's AC/DC.
Robbie.
Shook Me All Night Long.
Yeah.
Shook Me All Night Long. Carly.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe this one, though. Maybe.
Here's the next one.
Maybe.
0 for 2 so far, but you're doing great.
No.
Here we go.
No, I'm not.
You are. Here we go.
She might get the artist, but I don't think she can name the song.
Blue Jean, baby. Do you ever?
Elton John.
Right.
That's right.
There we go.
That's credit for one. Do you know the song?
Oh, we do give her
We're going
count.
to give her
Okay,
credit.
all
'cause
right, we count
she's
that.
struggling low. We're going to give that.
Blue Jean, baby.
Do you know what song?
A Tiny Dancer.
That's right.
Now that counts for sure.
That's right, for sure.
100%. Nailed it.
That's right. Again, Hotlines, Poker Face, by Unique Classic Cars, uniqueclassiccars.com. Here's the next one.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
I don't even.
Yeah, this is the one I didn't know.
No idea.
I have no chance.
Yeah, no
at this one.
really? This.
Really?
None.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got this one
Hold on,
pretty
Carly.
easy.
You got a guess? Just guess.
The Chris Hockey
Plastic
Band.
bag.
This is the soundtrack to American Beauty.
Come on.
Do you ever feel
You guys don't know this?
Way newer than that.
I don't know this one.
Is Cold
All right, that
through
is
the wind?
go ahead and sing it for him, Zacho.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
So far, that doesn't help.
Katy Perry.
Firework.
Oh, God.
That's right.
Dang it, I've heard that a lot.
Yeah, right. All right, last one. Here we go.
Wake up, grab a brush, and put a little makeup.
That's so awesome. Oh, no chance.
Zero.
Yep.
Who is it?
One of the all-time great songs, but Carly, you have zero
Come on, Carly,
chance.
you got this. Come on, who is it?
Dolly Parton.
Very close.
Damn! No.
Are you serious? You just pulled that out? It was wrong.
No, that's Corey.
System of a Down.
That's right. System of a Down.
Chop Suey.
Chop Suey. You got one.
I love that freaking
So
song.
Corey got a point. And
Parrish
so did
got
Mark
it.
Parrish.
Yeah.
That's right.
System, Dolly. That was close.
Yeah, you're real close.
I was kind of. I
was so excited
4.
when you said that.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost
I
had it.
finally did well on
I
one,
am
and my
good.
score doesn't count.
I'm just not good at this stuff.
But you got a point there, Parrish. You and Corey. Here we go.
hell
Up
yeah.
next.
Let's go, Core.
There's more?
Oh yeah, you got 3 of them.
Oh, God.
You have a collect call from the Scissor City Women's Correctional Facility. Ma'am, go ahead.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. Some call me the space cowboy. Some call me the gangster of love.
Wow, that woman's
All
horny.
aboard. Bye.
What was the last one?
Wait. All aboard?
Oh,
All
man.
aboard. Here we go. Here's just the lines.
Hello,
Oh,
darkness,
duh.
my
Okay.
old friend. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. Some call me the space cowboy. Some call me the gangster of love. All aboard. Bye.
You want one more? Or you good?
One more. Sorry.
Okay, last one. Here we go.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
Right.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. Some call me the space cowboy. Some call me the gangster of love. All aboard. Bye.
Okay.
Okay. I got it. No.
Okay.
All right.
I still can't figure out the all aboard. But
You're all poker faced, right? Everybody write you down your answers, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
cool,
we
cool.
are going to give her points if she just gives
Just
us the artist.
the artist, that's
Doesn't
exactly
have
right. Yep, that's
either
good. We
the
have to.
artist or the song
That's
title
right. That's
counts.
right. That's
Okay.
right. That's right. Yeah. Carly, here we go.
2.
Number 1. Everybody locked in.
I'm locked in,
All right,
yeah.
hold on. Sauce, what'd you say?
3.
Parrish?
yeah, 3.
Corey?
I'm going to go 2.
Okay. Brett?
I'm going to go 2.
Yep. And Zacho?
4.
Ooh. Here we go. First one.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I know the song.
I feel way better about the 2 all of a sudden.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Artist.
You got this. You got this.
Artist, maybe.
You got this. Either one, artist or song. You got this. Come on.
Darkness by
Just throw some out on him.
I love it.
Just throw some out.
anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, Britney Spears.
Okay.
Well, Sauce, you know who's underrated?
Can I go back to
Simon.
2?
No.
Yep. Simon is definitely.
That was
there was 2 bands to technically choose
Sound
from
of
here.
Silence
Could have said
by,
Disturbed, too.
Yeah.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Yes.
Yeah,
But you're
yes.
close.
Silence.
That's
There
right.
we go.
Right. Number 2.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
This is one she should have a
This
shot
is-
at. You can do
What do you
this.
got?
Come on.
This is
Come on.
your era. You can do this.
I pictured the video instantly.
Carly?
Oh. Blink
Don't
182.
call it a come-
No.
Wrong number, though.
No.
Blink 183. That's LL Cool J.
LL Cool J.
Mama said
Mama
knock
said
you
knock
out.
you
That's right.
Call it a comeback. Okay, got
That's
it.
right. That's right. Okay, here we go. Number 3.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. Some call me the.
Okay.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk.
I mean, I know the song.
It's how you give. It's the beat for CPR.
Yeah.
Don't give her hints. Come on now. Who is it?
Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Who is
Well,
it?
it's Staying Alive.
Yeah, that counts.
There we go.
That counts.
Bee Gees.
It's the Bee Gees.
That's
Staying
right.
alive.
There we go.
That counts.
All right,
Okay, there's one.
just gonna.
Here we go. Next one.
Some call me the space cowboy. Some call me the gangster love.
Steve Miller Band.
There's the only two because she ain't getting this one.
Dang it. Let's find out. Here's number 3.
All aboard.
The bye is not a part of it.
Right.
Yeah.
All aboard.
What?
I got
No
it.
idea.
Corey?
What do you get on when somebody says all
A
aboard?
train.
What kind of a train? A
Choo-choo train.
yes.
Yeah, that's correct. You're close.
A
All aboard.
crazy train.
Wow.
It's a crazy train.
Got it.
You got 2.
That would escape me until the last time you played. I was
Right.
like, oh, how did I miss that?
So Corey's got 2.
Were we surprised on Steve Miller Band?
A little bit. I kind of had you for the first 3. Is what
Corey's
I was
got
hoping.
2. Brett's got 1. Parrish's got 1 as we go into the final round of Hotlines of Poker Face Edition. By the way, you guys want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was recording this and Mark walked in.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Well, you can tell. Hi, buddy. That's okay, dude. Thank you very much. Thank you, my love.
Yeah, I should have looked through the window.
Thank you.
Thank you, my love.
How did you get to Scissor City?
You know?
Yeah, Paris. Did
Not
you
a
stop,
far
did you stop
drive.
and drop McDonald's off there, too?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Duh.
Sounds like Terrence and Phillip.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
No, don't worry about it.
All right, last one. Here we go.
Not your
Corey
buddy.
leads 2 to 1 to 1. Here's number 3.
You have a collect call from the Scissor City Women's Correctional Facility. Ma'am, go ahead.
I read the news today. Oh, boy. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Hey, don't write yourself off yet. Today is gonna be the day, and they're gonna throw it back to you. Bye. Bye.
Oh, she won't leave.
Hi, buddy.
There you go. Play it for you one more time. Here we go.
Yep.
I read the news today. Oh, boy. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Hey, don't write yourself off yet. Today is gonna be the day, and they're gonna throw it back to you. Bye.
Okay. Everybody lock it in? Locking it in? Sauce, you locked in?
One more time.
All right, one more time.
I read the news today. Oh, boy. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray. Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Hey, don't write yourself off yet. Today is gonna be the day, and they're gonna throw it back to you. Bye.
Okay, everybody lock in. Sauce, how many?
0.
Whoa.
Wow.
All right, Parrish?
1.
Corey?
It's either 1 or 2, but I'm going with 1.
Brett?
Just to play the game, I got to go 2. Just try to tie the lead.
Zago?
I wrote 0. And is Hawk going to be the only one on the show today to be turned on by his own voice?
Here we go. Carly, here we go.
Let's
I
do
read
it.
the news today. Oh, boy.
Who dat?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think.
Anybody?
I didn't.
Is it the Beatles?
That's the Beatles. I read the news today.
I
Oh, boy.
wrote Beatles question mark because
Yeah.
it did sound like a Beatles lyric, but I would have never understood which song it was.
This is
I
Day in
moved
the Life.
right on
Day
to
in
the
the Life,
second
okay.
one on that one.
Number 2.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray.
You can do this.
We didn't start the
Yes!
fire.
There it is!
See, guessing
There's
Billy
one for
Joel
sure.
like two earlier.
That's
He sounds
it.
Joel, we didn't start
That's
the fire.
not the one I thought she would get, though, so I think I'm in
I
trouble.
was holding on to. I'm a little nervous.
I thought she was going to get number 5,
Good
so
job,
I think
good
we're in
job, good
trouble
job.
here.
She sounds so depressed about Johnny Ray. Johnny Ray.
I know.
Yeah, poor Johnny.
Number
Ray.
3, here we go.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Queen.
Nice.
Now it's going to be more than 2. I think she's getting number 5 as well.
Here we go.
Hey, don't write yourself off yet.
I don't know.
Nothing?
No.
Hey,
Bam, bam, bam,
That's
bam, bam,
Jimmy
bam, bam.
don't write
Yeah.
yourself up yet.
Oh,
middle.
yeah.
That's
The
okay.
middle, yeah.
Yeah.
Next one, here we go.
Today is gonna be the day. And they're
Sorry.
Today is gonna be the day. And they're gonna throw it back to you.
Rembrandts.
No. Have you been to a Minnesota United game?
No.
Today is gonna
Yes,
be
I
the
have.
day.
Yeah.
Did they win?
Today is gonna be the day, and they're gonna throw it back to you.
Yeah.
Wonderwall.
Right now.
That's wonderful. You got 2. Brad gets the point, and we got a tie. Corey and Brad with the tie.
Way to go, Brad.
Team chicken tenders.
Is a bomb.
So good.
Congratulations.
Well, that was
Well
humiliating.
done. No.
Oh, you did great.
You did.
I knew the songs. I just don't know the name of anything.
When we come back, we'll play Dolly Parton's version of Chop Suey, and Chris will get to the news after this on the Fan.
You need classic cars. You need ClassicCars.com. You got a classic car you've always dreamed of, or a car that's classic and you want to have her souped up? Go to UniqueClassicCars.com. Check them out today. Thank you, Unique Classic Cars.
The Fan.